How we doing today, folks? Happy Friday, 4/21/23. Sorry if you missed yesterday by a day. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I'm talking about. Um, I'm coming to you today to talk about events and things that are worth doing in Raid if you're preparing for them and if you're not doing certain things like i.e. the fusion. Now, I already did a video on these things you should be doing if you're not doing the fusion. This is just a how-to video on champion training events and champion training tournaments. I looked back through my catalog and I honestly didn't see that I had done a video on this yet, and I thought I had. But I'm going to give you a step-by-step instruction on how to be successful with a champion training event and a champion training tournament. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, first thing you want to do, as I told you, you need to save up a bunch of brews. Those are going to be your number one thing that's going to help you out the most in any champion training event or tournament. Okay, they will give you the most points for on how to do this. I'm going to show you. Okay, so look here. This is about a rule of thumb. Okay, 3-star champions, before you feed them as chickens to level up 3 stars to 4 stars, 4 stars to 5 stars, and etc. 3-star champions, you're going to want to give 2 brews to. Okay, so I do this. I go 1, 2. That gets us to level 15. Boom. Okay, I do that for every 3-star champion. Now, if we go back and we look at my XP stuff, I have the regular XP boost. So I have a double increase and I have it going on for 28 weeks. You tell me how many months that is. I math. It's off the top of my head. I can't do it. But that if you're doing the same thing, you're not doing any XP boost, you're not doing the battle pass, or what's it called here? Let me look. Where is it? Does anybody know where it is? Right here. Oh, it's in the Forge Pass now. Whatever. You used to be able to pay for something else, and it would give you more XP. Okay. It used to be right there. I wonder what happened to that. I think it's still there. I just don't know where it is now. Sorry, segue. Anyways, so your mileage may vary if you're not getting any bonuses from the battle pass or the Forge Pass, and having regular XP boost. Okay, but that's what I do. I'll go through here. Each one of these guys, bada bing, bada boom. They're getting 2. They're getting 2. Now this is just my conservative approach about it. You could give these guys 3 brews, because I was gonna say what you can do is for each star somebody has, you can give them that many brews. Now, I wouldn't do that for anybody that's under a 3-star. 3 stars and higher, they're the ones that get this treatment. Anything else under that, you don't bother with, because the returns that you get on it are so diminishing, it's negligible, okay? So we do this, go to this guy, do this. Now, if you remember my other video, I had a ton of these, a couple hundred throughout across the board. But today, while I was at work, I had time and I just fed a bunch of brews and leveled up a bunch of guys, and did some rank ups. Okay, we'll do this here. We'll get this 2-star guy, this Vulpin. We'll get him up, and right after I rank him up like that, I just click on upgrade level while I still have him selected. Boom, there you go. Give him 2 more. Upgrade rank. Get this guy. Boom, 2 more. You can probably hear me clicking the mouse because I'm trying to get this bitch to go faster. Okay, now we have 3 stars. Okay, like I said, only use champions that you've already given brews to. You want to maximize the amount of points you're going to get. You don't want to waste anything, okay? So boom, boom, boom. Give them these 3 guys here. Hit upgrade. Now she's a 4-star. So my rule of thumb on 4 stars is now we give them 4 brews. And that is the way I do it for each star rank going up, okay? So if they're at 4 stars, they get 4 brews. 5 stars get 5 brews, and 6 stars, I give them 6 brews to start out with. All right, depends on if I really want to max about right away or not, if I'm doing a video or something. Okay. And as you can see, we got a couple guys here, so we're just gonna keep doing that. Boom. Just making some 4 stars. And as you obviously can see here, it's getting us up to level 21 on each of these champions. Boom. Okay. This guy. And we'll be able to do one more after this. And I'm not going to need that guy. I just throw him in. He's taking up space. Yeah, one more. Okay. Yeah. So right there, we just got quite a few points. Let's not forget there's a grush I just got. Now, I only have 3 stars that I can rank up right now, but we did get quite a few points on that. Let's see how far I've come just in today. Now, never go by these points here. For some reason, these are never accurate. But click on the event here. We're going to go down, and I have already gotten all the way up to 13199. So I'm about 201 points away from getting the Immortal Soul Stone. Now, yes, I'm going to push for this legendary skill tome because I have been saving resources for this exact kind of thing. Was I happy about these chests being here? Absolutely not. This was garbage. I got a 5-star epic charm or whatever to reforge stone to reforge a 5-star epic, and then this gold chest was silver. There's 120,000 silver. Wonderful. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed, Raid. That's it for that part. Let me show you where you're going to want to farm the level champions up to actually get them up to their max level before you rank them up. Now, I did do a video on how to make a campaign farmer, and you can probably find that if you look back at my videos, but I'll pin it right here on my recommendeds. You're going to want a campaign farmer, and you're going to want to do the hardest difficulty you can that's going to net you the most experience. And that currently in the game is stage 12-6 Nightmare. Okay? And what I have here is I have my Ethos, and I'll show them off here in a minute because I am really proud of my Ethos. But what we'll do is we go, let's see. I like to use rares for this. So Shadowkin only. Okay. Put 3 guys there. Ethos here. And we're going to hit start. Now, if you're like me and you have RSL Helper, this is going to help you out greatly. It'll conserve multi-battles, and it just does everything for you because, and we'll go over that in just a minute. So as we can see, Ethos is clearing it pretty handedly. No problems there. 11 seconds. And this is on unlimited frames. Let me check. Yes, it is. Unlimited frames. Ethos does it in 11 seconds. Now, your Ethos might not do that, and your other campaign farmers might not do that. My Ethos is actually kind of geared to the teeth for this exact reason. He was my arena nuker for a while. But let me grab RSL Helper, and let me show you. Okay. I know it's kind of low quality, but bear with me here. What you're going to want to do, and this is very easy. I have it on auto sell artifacts, and I have it set up here. You can go to Reddit and you can find what kind of sell options you want to set up your auto sell feature. It's very easy. You can just copy paste it. People can put it in like a notepad document and you can copy paste it into here. It's very nice. What I like to do is hit that here. I'll click this all to max HP, or I'm sorry, all to max XP. Ethos obviously is max. So this entire run will stop when all these guys get to max HP. And there's some other stuff you can do where you can swap out food champions. So you can click this set food here and you can go ahead and pull other champions in so it can just keep running continuous, okay? You can even hit auto refill here, which this will first use in your inventory. Will use refill, like the 130 refill. It won't use like the big 500 or the 1350 or the 2000 energy that you have in there that's in those kind of clumps. It's only going to use the energy refills just as they are, like the 130. If you don't have those, like you run out, but you still have a bunch of energy in your inventory, it's going to start eating your gems. So it's something to keep in mind. It'll do that until all these guys are max HP, or HP, max XP. Sorry, having a stroke. Okay? But we're not going to do that. Let me show you what my Ethos looks like here. And I actually have a couple campaign farmers that can do this on my account. This is my Ethos, okay? As you can see, he's in Savage, and he is in Fatal. I love Fatal. I have sung about Fatal I mean, it's honestly the best set to farm right now in Rotation 1 of Doom Tower. These are his stats. He's got very decent attack. He is very fast. He's 228. A little over crit cap, but that's fine. But he's got 265% crit damage. Okay. I'll just show you the rolls here. Triple crit rate, crit damage is a 5-star. Okay. Triple crit rate, flat attack with some crit damage. This is just good for the triple crit rate. This is triple speed, right? And I could lift that out for 2 more. We have crit damage with triple speed here, and I can lift that out to 8, which would be pretty decent. We have attack percentage here with a double crit rate roll. That's the only reason I kept this. And then we have these boots here, which ended up being fine. They're very decent. Double attack percent roll with a double flat attack roll, not great. Does have crit rate, crit damage, but then when I went to ascend it, I saw it was one of my only speed boots that actually rolled speed for doing the ascension. So that was cool. I have him right here with attack with a double attack roll. I think this is actually my best attack ring for high elves. Okay, and we can actually get that up 2 more percent. I have him on crit damage with 1 roll into attack, a little accuracy, double resistance. And we have an attack banner with a double attack roll and a speed roll, okay? So this is all very good. Let's go and look at Crushing Rend. We'll actually get 400 more attack if I can get a 2-star on it. What Crushing Rend reads is this. The first hit each round will ignore a percentage of the target's defense and will ignore 1% of defense for every 50 levels, okay? Couple that with the Savage set. Ignores 25% of the enemy's defense. Okay, this is additive. It's not multiplicative, it's additive. And then I have him here. He is in a counterattack setup in the defense tree, but then he's full masteries here on the offense. And these are some important things that you need to understand about a campaign farmer. Whirlwind of Death, you want to take this. Increases speed by 6 for each enemy killed by this champion. This can stack up to 18. So, and this goes from round to round to round. So you go wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. This just goes across it, right? So max out at 18, but he just gets faster as the fights go on. Okay. Right here, Ruthless Ambush. This helps you clear the wave in the first hit. Increases damage inflicted by 8% for the first hit on each enemy. And then right here, Wrath of the Slain. This is the #1 thing you really do want to get on your campaign farmer. Increases damage inflicted by 5% for each dead ally, stacks up to 10%. So if you think about it, you have 3 dead allies. Now he has another 15% damage increase. Now he's getting faster because of the first wave he killed. And he's doing another 8% damage for the first hit on each enemy in each wave. Okay? And since he is an attack-based champion and he's on Nightmare campaign farming, he's going to have lower HP than the enemy. So his get another damage boost here from increases damage inflicted by 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP, which is almost always the case. And then Kill Streak. Increases damage inflicted by 6% in the arena and 3% in all other locations for each enemy killed by this champion in battle. Stacks across each round in a battle up to 12%. So we're looking at right here. Oops, wrong one. So we got 8% for each wave. Okay. We have 5% for each dead ally. We have 12% here. And then I just have him coming down here into Flawless Execution just to get that extra crit damage. Okay. And this is what I'd recommend for a campaign farmer. I don't recommend going War Master. I don't recommend going Giant Slayer. And I don't recommend going Helm Smasher unless you're so early in the game that your campaign farmer is still actually your arena nuker. That's the only time I recommend Helm Master. Or Helm Smasher. Helm Master. Sorry. But let's do some math here, right? So let's say you're on the second wave. You're going to do 8% more damage. Your team is already dead. Okay. So you have 15% plus 8%. What's that make? 23%. Right here. So let's see. Arena, 3% all other locations. So 4 to a wave, you get another 12% there. So 12. So you're 35% damage increase right there off the bat. plus 6% more. You're looking at a 41% damage increase just from these masteries on the second wave when you start. Pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Now, if I mix that up or I mess that up, I apologize. Is what it is. It's been a long day. This is how you build your campaign farmer. Now, I said I do have a couple of these on here. Ethos is one. Let me see. Where is my Ferndig? Ferndig was my nightmare campaign farmer before my Ethos was actually set for it. Ferndig, his kit just allows him to be like that because he can reset Stasis Strike and get an extra turn. He brings decreased defense and decreased accuracy, and he brings weaken and HP burn. And then if he gets hit, he can cut in on the wave and take a turn and save himself. Now I do have him down to Helm Smasher, and that is because I use him in my Astronix farm. So when I actually use him against his own teammates, the Shadow Clones or whatever you want to call them. And we'll go down. I'll give you one more example of a campaign farmer that I have built. Where are you? Right here, bellower. So this bellower is a very good campaign farmer. Okay, and it's probably going to be your first campaign farmer. And he's going to look a lot like this. I would actually probably try to punch his attack up to 3,000 for that. But you want him just over 200 speed or right around 200 speed. But he's going to look like this, and this is the accuracy you're going to want, around 230 to 250. Okay? I have mine in Lifesteal. He's fully booked out. I actually have him in Phantom Touch for, I don't know, some reason. And he was an arena nuker for me when I first played the game, and I've had him for years. So he's in Helm Smasher. Okay? Now, we didn't take Whirlwind to death. I didn't take Ruthless Ambush. But we did take Kill Streak. And we do have Methodical. Methodical is good too because his A1 is an AoE. And it helps you clean up the waves. Okay? And if I can, where is my other guy here? There is one more rare campaign farmer. And he still has all of his stuff on him. Good. Okay. So, Ferndig and Ethos can farm Nightmare. Ignatius can farm Nightmare, and there's a couple others that, those are just three off the top of my head. Bellower cannot farm Nightmare. Fellhound cannot farm Nightmare. Fellhound is still the fastest champion in the game for farming campaign on, it's the one, Brutal, I think it is, right before Nightmare. And I'll just show you an example of that. Brutal, right here on 8. He has a 5-second campaign farmer. And there's a trick to getting Fellhound to work, too. And, I mean, he also has Phantom Touch on, so watch this amazing thing. He only A1s. 1, 2, ooh, we might hit 6 seconds. Yeah, we hit 6. Darn. Right there. A1, A1, A1. Okay? Let's take a look at Fellhound. I should just hit recent first, huh? Okay, Fellhound has a weird kit. He's a defense-based champion, but his damage on his A1 is based off defense and attack. Right? And you need to have a bit of a mixture. You're not going to be able to give him enough defense to get him to do all the damage from defense. You're not going to get him to have enough attack to do damage off attack to be sufficient. So you kind of have to have a mix. As you can see, mine's got 3k here, 3.6k here. And he doesn't need to be fast. 134 on Brutal. Mwah, he's going to go first. He's a bit over crit capped. He's got 258% crit damage. And I'll show you how I had to do this. He is very slow, as you notice. So he's got attack percent boots. He's got defense percent chest. This is a 6-star crit damage glove with crit rate. Boom, boom, boom. So he's got 3 pieces that don't match. And only these 2 here. Or 4 pieces that don't match and these 2 here that match. And they're crit damage set. Okay. This is a ring. Nothing special. Crit damage here. Nothing special. Defense with a little speed and some defense percent. Nothing special. Okay. He has a 3-star blessing, so he does get 300 extra attack. So before the blessings came out, when I was using him on Brutal, he had 2,700 attack. But he does have a chance to deal extra bonus damage there, which might be slowing the rundown. But as you can see right here, if you want to screenshot this, except for Helm Smasher, you could take him down to Flawless Execution instead. Well, don't do that. Scratch that. Don't listen, because since he only A1s, you want Methodical. But Deadly Precision, Keen Strike, Heart of Glory, Whirlwind of Death, because everybody's generally going to die if your guy isn't fast enough. Ruthless Ambush, right? So he gets 8% on the first hit. Each dead ally gives him 5% more damage. 6% when attacking targets with higher max HP. They will. He's going to be able to stack his A1 up to 10%, right, as he goes through. And then Kill Streak, he's going to get 12% damage boost right off the first get-go. So, there you are. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling a lot, but I just wanted to do this video for you guys because, you got to pick and choose when you want to use your resources if you're not doing certain events, like the Fusion and whatnot, like events as a whole. I will be finishing this out in the next 2 days. And this is just the one I'm going for. I saw this legendary tome down here, and these are few and far between to be able to pick up as pretty much free to play on stuff like that. So I'm grabbing it. This Immortal Soul Stone, like I said in my other video, we know this is going to be like a 3-star rare. So, there you be. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. I had to sneeze. Hope you had a good weekend. I hope you got the champions you wanted. I watched all the other content creators pull shards. I only saw one person pull shards out of all the content creators that actually got Theodore with Savant. And my previous estimates on the percentage was wrong. If you want to get Theodore right now from Sacreds, it is roughly a 6% chance to get him, as he is a ×10. That's no bueno. It's not as bad as getting a super rare drop from World of Warcraft raids, but it's getting there. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave them in the comments down below. If there's anything you want to see done on the channel, please let me know. You can contact me on Facebook at Oak Gaming. And that's all I got for you. I love you. God bless. Goodbye.